Good. Thank you so much for asking. What about you?
I'm doing really great. Thank you for asking you too.
Okay, so how's it going on since
Mm,
morning?
it, yes, since morning it's going good. I can say it's a productive day
Okay.
because I have product. So you may ask, okay, if you ask why it is productive, okay, so I can say that I have practiced more.
Okay. Oh, that's very cool. Really, I'm glad to hear you that you are the person who love to talk a lot, and after getting a lot of conversation, you get a lot of freshness and you get a lot of happiness. Same
Yes.
also. Whenever I get to talk some more and more, whenever I get to talk some cool learners, YouTubers, so I feel more comfortable. Even whenever I do not talk to anyone, I do not feel, oh my God, this is my day, it could be productive. So I think you are the same person who love to talk a lot. Okay, so before delving into the more conversation, just I would like to listen to you. Could you please put a little overview on
Yes.
yourself that I can know you? Yeah.
Yes, of course. So thank you. Okay, so here, yes, this is Chandu and I am from Andhra Pradesh. Okay, I am a graduate. I'm completely fresher. I am looking a job in IT sector. For that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm enhancing my communication skills as well as that, job related skills. I'm
Hmm.
working on it every day. Yes,
Hmm.
so this all about me.
That's cool. Really, it's very interesting that these days you are working on your communication skill with the view to get a wonderful job. That's right.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So, can I introduce a little bit myself?
Of course, why not? Go ahead.
Okay, so my name is Ali. I belong to Uttar Pradesh. When it comes to my profession, I'm working as an accountant. Apart from this, I'm graduate person. I did PG with computer, and these
Mm-hmm.
days I'm also working on my communication skill. Whenever I get free time, I talk some co-learners, YouTubers, and sometimes I watch YouTube videos. Sometimes I read and writes. So these are the things I'm doing to polish my communication skill. Yeah, this is all about me.
Wow,
Mm.
fantastic. Good to hear
Okay.
that. You are
Mm.
following four rules
Mm.
LSWR.
Right.
You are covering
Absolutely
those
all right.
things.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, whenever I get free time, so I feel to do something. So if I get a chance to talk to someone, so really I always go to talk to someone. It could be audio and video. But
Mm-hmm.
because of work, I am not very much free person. I don't have more time to go through audio again and again. As a YouTuber, I have to talk once on video call to go through the uploading my videos. So these days, just I'm willing to talk first. My priority go through the video call, then audio call, then read and write. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Was
So I want to know
nice.
what did you do in your graduation?
Mhm. Yes, I did mechanical engineering in a graduation.
Okay. So recently, did you complete it?
Yes, it was in 2022.
Okay. So
Yes.
this is a period of maybe 1 year, more than 1 year. So
Yes.
what did you do in these days? Because this is a wonderful time that you can utilize the things, and maybe in your next interview you are going to get this question.
Yep. I'm going to attend a lot of interviews future. Not now, but
Yeah.
these days I'm not getting any calls. Okay.
Hmm.
Yes, you are correct. And it has been 1.5 years, I can say.
Hmm.
Yeah. So still I'm
Okay.
working on, I am pressing my skills
Okay,
to
that's
give a
cool.
more, yeah, to give a more, confident to give more,
Hmm.
to show more skills on interview.
To give a more, to expose more and more and give a clear, meaningful answer in wonderful journey.
Interviews.
Okay,
Yes.
that's very interesting. So, as you are working on your communication skills, so what are the techniques are you using?
Okay, so for English communication,
Hmm.
every day, I do practice apart from listening. So these are the two things, these are the two techniques I am following to,
Hmm.
ace English language.
Hmm. That's good. So, as we know that learning a language is not a piece of cake as well, and this is not a rocket of science. As much as we are going to put efforts, it will be more fine. So what are the complexity, what are the problems are you facing in learning this language? And one more thing I want to clarify in the same question, what do you do to enhance your vocabulary? Because this is a wonderful problem for our learners. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, if I talk about vocabulary, oh my God, it's very tough to learn vocabularies every day.
Mm.
New vocabulary is added into the dictionary, we can say.
Dictionary,
Every day,
right.
every day a new word is added into it, isn't
Hmm.
it?
Right.
Yeah, it is. Okay, fine. So to improve my vocabulary, and it doesn't need to learn all vocabularies.
Mm-hmm.
More than, if you learn more than 300 vocabularies, definitely you gonna speak out, you gonna speak more clear and respect. You can
Mm.
speak out if you
Right.
learn at least 300 vocabularies.
Mm-hmm.
Without knowing us, we'd use more vocabularies in English without knowing us. Do you know what do we call this in our mother tongue languages?
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't know.
Right.
Yes. So if you want, like you can search. Okay, like I think your native language is Hindi, if I'm not
Mm.
wrong.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, can you tell me what do we call this in Hindi?
In Hindi,
Pure
really, I
Hindi.
don't know. I don't know really. I can say it's like Sanchar something, but I can't say exactly. This got most of people love to say smartphone, mobile phone, like multimedia, but they
Yes.
don't know a proper word of Hindi and any other
Ab-
word.
Yes, absolutely. Without knowing us, we are using so many words, so many vocabularies in our daily basis.
Mm.
We do call it as a mobile, bottle, pen.
Mm.
Okay.
Right.
Yes. So like this, we know all some words. So plus we want to, we have to learn 300 vocabularies. It's enough.
Mm. Okay.
If you want to be more fluent, if you want to be, what do we call native, we have to,
Mm-hmm.
we have to put a lot of efforts to learn towards vocabularies. So in
Mm.
my, yeah, so I do note every day if I get any new vocabulary. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So but I'm not using those vocabularies in my communication, so that is my main problem. I note it
Mm-hmm.
down every day in my dictionary,
Mm.
but I don't know how
Okay.
to use it and where to use it. Still I'm struggling on my vocabularies.
Okay. So, whenever you speak with co-learners and YouTubers, so do you feel I am lagging because of vocabulary? Sometimes you are not able to convey your message in right way. Sometimes you do not get proper word or structure, whatever you want. So, do you feel these are the things, or are you okay to talk on any person in random?
Yes, sometimes I do struggle. I don't
Hmm.
get words to speak out. If you want to convey, um, if you want to convey the messages, we have to
Mhm.
utilize vocabularies. So at the time I do struggle sometimes.
Hmm. Because English is a language where every situation has every different appropriate vocabulary. If we go through the random conversation, it's very simple. We can make a random conversation easily. As you told, like 300 vocabulary is enough for the random conversation. For the daily life conversation, we can do. But when it
Yes.
comes to talk about some situation or some, it may be depend on the topic conversation, depend on different logical conversation. So we have to go through the some appropriate vocabulary that make a conversation effective and sensible. So
Yep.
I think this is the reason we have to learn each passing day some new vocabularies, each passing day some new uh, ideas and thought that will help to represent new things and new thoughts.
Yep. Yep. You are correct. Absolutely. I
Okay,
second you.
so all right. So
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
go ahead, go
Okay.
ahead.
Thank you. So like, so what are you which technique are you using to utilize your vocabularies or new vocabularies in your daily communication? Okay, then what are you doing, what are you doing to like enhance your vocabularies, to add
Hmm.
more vocabularies, what are you doing?
Hmm. Okay, this is a very wonderful question from your side as well. So what I'm doing actually, just I'm going to put little back. Just I'm going to little back that I will tell you what are the things I was doing and now what I'm doing. So if I talk about my previous days, so I was not good at vocabulary or not at English as well. So I was not good. So I was watching a lot of videos. Whenever I whenever I get any new vocabulary these days, so I just write down. And in my previous days, whenever I got new vocabularies, I write down on my paper. These days, on my uh, vocabulary diary, it has near about 1,000 vocabularies. And from
Mhm.
them, I am using a lot of vocabulary I'm using, but I am not able to recall all the vocabularies. I am not able to implement all the thoughts and vocabulary in my conversation, but I did it. And what do I these days what I do, so really whenever I get some conversational vocabularies, whenever I feel this is a new and this is important vocabulary for me, just I write down and I made a pocket diary, that means small diary,
Okay.
and I write down over there. And I do not pick up more and more vocabularies like for one day and 2 day 10 and 20 vocabularies. Just I pick up only one and two vocabularies a day, sometimes
Mhm.
10 vocabularies for the 5 day. And just I try to implement all the vocabularies in my conversation. When I feel now I'm okay, I'm able to recall that vocabularies, I'm able to implement that vocabularies in my conversation, then I pick up next few vocabularies. So these are the things
Okay.
I'm doing. Because in my previous what I have learned, whenever I got new vocabularies, I I written many times.
Yeah.
So I repeat a lot. Repetition is very important. I repeat a lot. After repeating the words, I am getting benefit. But even though I'm not able to implement all my vocabularies, so these is what I'm doing. I am writing vocabularies is very few. I do not take more and more. Just I take few. I try to implement. These are the things, and then I go
Next.
ahead for new vocabularies.
Okay.
So at
The
the same time,
best.
at the same time I'm taking some idiom and phrases to
Mhm.
add one and two at whenever I feel now it's okay. And I always take idiom and phrases with sensible. That means few idiom and phrases we can listen, but we cannot make a sense. It's very difficult to understand the meaning of that idiom and phrases. So I always pick up that idiom phrases that make a sense. Okay, so these are the
Okay.
things I'm doing. Like I'm going to tell you one example. If I talk about one phrase, break a leg, so it's there is no any sense. There is no any sense. But if I talk about this is not a piece of cake, it's very difficult to me, it's not a rocket science, so it's make little sense. People can exactly figure out what the person is going to tell. So whatever I feel to take, so I feel now it's okay. If I'm going to use it, maybe someone is going to listen first time, but if someone has a good sense, so they can understand what I'm telling.
Yep.
So I always do this thing because of different kinds of idiom and phrases available, people cannot access immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
agree.
yeah, these are the things I'm doing.
Okay. The best techniques are you are doing in our life, in our daily communication. Wow, that's a
Yeah.
great. These days what I am doing, I do note it down. What before what you do. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
before what were you doing? In the
Yeah.
same way, I am doing now. Okay, so they maybe I got some piece of advice from your side. Okay, so today onwards, I do use it. Okay, you are giving a
Mm.
best tips. To me
Mm.
as well as your audience, your
Mm.
subscribers. It's very useful
Right.
to them as well,
Hmm.
isn't
Even
it?
just right. Even whatever I was telling to you, I have written many of pages of vocabularies. Few of them I'm able to recall. I'm able to implement. Few of not. So these days, what I'm doing in my pocket vocabulary, just I'm picking vocabularies from there, from my long diary. I am picking and I put my small diary, and just whenever I feel, just I open and I see one and two time and make one and two sentence as well. Because on vocabulary, making sentence is very important. Because whatever you are going to make sentence at that situation, you are going to figure out the situation, at what situation can I use this vocabulary. So this is also very important. If you are going to recall, if you are going to memorize vocabulary, if you are going to learn and implement vocabularies in your conversation, so while learning, just we should try to make sentence if it is
Mhm.
most possible. So we can go through the small story. In story, we can use that particular word and vocabulary.
Okay.
So it will more work, I think, because it
Uh-huh.
will store in our subsequent mind for the longer.
Okay, it is working in our communication, so that's why
Mm,
we have to implement it. Uh,
yeah.
as earlier you mentioned that like idioms, break a leg or piece of cake, rocket science,
Hmm.
and adding a pinch of salt. I think so. So these are the idioms. Those are some all persons they can understand their meanings. There are some people they
Hmm.
don't know that meaning. So in this way we have to learn we have to get the audience level. So based on
Right.
audience level, based on colonel level, so we have to speak out.
Yeah. Speak out. Absolutely all right. So, like one immediate, I'm going to tell you, let the cat out of the bag. So, let the
Mm-hmm.
cat out of the bag. It's really little difficult. But if people going to pay head towards this idiom, maybe they are going to know the sense of the idiom. Let the cat out of the bag. That means something is going to say someone is related to secret. So this
Mm-hmm.
idiom really relate to secrets. Someone is going to reveal the secret. So
Mm-hmm.
instead of telling, revealing the secret, the people can use let the cat out of the bag. So this is sensible phrase, so people can understand. So
Yeah.
just yeah, I am doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, today I have learned one new idiom.
Hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, all right, that's
Yeah.
good. Okay, so what are your hobbies? What do you love to do in your free time?
Okay, so I have a busy schedule. In that busy
Hmm.
schedule, if I get a time, definitely I utilize my time on communication.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I
Okay.
before yeah, my hobbies are playing games. Second, listening podcast or
Hmm.
watching any English content. So these are my like hobbies. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, I used to play cricket, but not now. Okay,
Hmm.
so these days, if I get a time, it was very hardly to me. Okay, if I get a time, definitely I do spend my time communication or English to spend with my family.
Hmm.
To get a chill with my
Hmm.
friends for roaming here and there. So this is what I'm doing.
Hmm, that's very interesting. You are utilizing your time with this language. This is very perfect for you. And you are telling about the games. So you used to play cricket instead of this. Do you use any other game these days? Do you love to do any other game?
Um, these
Actually,
days I'm not. I'm a
whenever
sports
you
person.
told I am the person who love to play the game, so just my mind slipped down for the mobile game. So just I was thinking,
Okay.
oh my god, maybe he's playing the mobile game. So that is the reason I
No,
repeated that question.
no.
Yeah.
Cricket I do. Both. Actually, I'm a sports candidate. Okay.
Hmm.
I do play physically as well as video. I'm a video gamer too.
Okay.
I do play. I used to play PUBG, real cricket,
Hmm.
Free Fire. These are the three most famous games I have
Hmm.
played. I had to play
Oh,
it. Okay.
okay.
So in pandemic situation, I used to play Free Fire. So firstly, PUBG. Next,
Hmm.
Free Fire. These are the two
Hmm.
games I played in pandemic. At the time we were like at the time I was doing
Hmm.
graduation. So at the time I was free, so that's why I
Yep.
took a
At that
chance.
situation, people had a lot of time. People even they didn't know what where should I go to spend my time. So different people have different desire. They do did different kinds of activities in pandemic situation.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool. So
Yeah.
the place you are living, how is weather today, and how is cooled down towards the hot season?
Yep. So you know what? This is a summer. So if I say, my temperature is 37. Are you able to see me? Are you able to see this? Oh my God, you are
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah. I'm able to see, but it's not more clear. It's like I'm
Okay.
able to see the apps.
Uh-huh. Okay, so the 37 Celsius degrees in my place.
It's too much because
Yeah, it's a initial for summer days. Maybe after 1 week, 3 weeks,
hmm,
definitely it will goes to the 40 above.
oh
Eh,
my
it's not 40,
God.
45 above.
Okay.
Last time we
Okay,
crossed
it's too much.
40 above plus, 40 plus. So this
But
time,
if I talk about the place I'm living, it's not very much hot. It's that means I have to use blankets at night at least. In the morning, evening, people love to use some inners and sweater. But in a daytime, yeah, people can get easily sunshine and there is no need to wear sweater and jacket. But at night, it's possible. But in
okay.
your case, it's totally different.
You know what? I'm
Okay.
sweltering. I'm sweltering. Okay, it's too hot.
Mhm.
Are you able to see this part? This part.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm able to see the signing of your face. It's look like
Yeah.
little sweating, and your hairstyle really it's amazing. It's make
Oh.
little more complexity.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
These are all sunshine. Okay, this is the lighting.
Yeah.
It's from window.
Hmm.
The sunrise are coming from window through the window.
Hmm. Hmm. I can understand. Yeah.
Yes, it's not a light. It's not a only light of sun.
Hmm. Okay. That's cool. So the place you are living, this is your own property, own house, or you are living as a rental, as a
No, it's
tenant?
my own house. It's not my own house. It's
Okay.
my uncle's house. Okay, so
Okay.
beside it, there is my home. There is my
Mm-hmm.
house.
Okay.
There in my home there are a lot of kids.
Hmm.
So that's why when I want my education is happening here.
Okay. Okay. This is your
Study room, we
particular
can say.
room, study room, and whenever you feel free, whenever you want to go through some specific study material and some specific time, so you spend
I
here.
come here and I spend here.
That's good. Wonderful.
Yes.
So, do you love to go out in your weekend or any other plan do you have in weekend?
Yeah, I love travel. Okay, so for traveling, if you want to get a peacefulness, if you want to get a fresh mind, definitely we have to visit such kind of places.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I love traveling, but money is not supporting to me, so that is my reason. It's pulling my leg. Okay,
Hmm.
yeah, once I get a job, definitely I do travel
A lot.
out. In my bucket list there are a number of places.
Mm-hmm.
Initially Kerala, in my surroundings, in south Kerala,
Mm-hmm.
Tamil Nadu, and in north there are Badrinath.
Okay.
Yes. So recently it was opened, which is Ayodhya.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
So there are some places which I want to visit, explore some
Hmm.
things.
That's wonderful. I hope you are going to soon enjoy your journey,
Yeah.
and that's very interesting.
Fingers
So,
crossed.
if I talk about around of 50 kilometer, there you can catch that place by bike. So, do you
Mhm.
have any historical place or any park or any visiting place there you can go through the bike?
Yeah. So we have a big historical place in my native,
Mm-hmm.
in my town. Okay, you can say.
Okay.
So it's for from here 13 kilometers. Okay,
Okay.
so it was a famous temple is there. It was a historical one. It has a lot of history, but I don't know about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Bugha Ramalingeswara Swami temple in Tadapatri. It's my town.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah, so
So I
there
think.
there is a Shiva, god
Mm.
god of Shiva. Besides that temple, there is a river.
Hmm, that's cool. So people love to go over there because of river, because of temple. In the evening time, people can enjoy the sunshine on the river, on the water, and the weather is something different. I can understand.
Yes, so that's what. So beside that, there is a
Hmm.
park as well.
That's very that mean natural things available. People can do multiple things at the same time.
Yeah, that is the place in my surroundings. About 20 kilometers. Okay, so from my side, and there are so many places I have to visit here as well.
Mm,